just got to the wife's work. Roads were absolutely atrocious. Grabbing the keys for the RS and taking it to Ford, something happened. So the wife texted me a picture of what happened to the RS today, so I'm gonna see if it happens and show you guys. Looks like it's okay right now. But what it said here, I'll put a picture in it here. Yeah, like something critical, and all the lights were lit up on the dash. So we had it booked in for Monday for the recall to get it tested, and looks like it happened sooner. So I'm hoping that it's failed. That way it'll get replaced and we'll have a new head and head gasket. But I will definitely keep you guys posted. Just sucks we're gonna be without our car for a couple of weeks because our service manager told us that the parts are potentially a couple weeks away. So roads are bad, and last thing I want to do is get in an accident with the rental car. So I will. She listens to horrible music, country music. Jeez Louise. But anyway, I'll keep you guys posted and tell you what. So stay tuned. All right, so we just dropped off. Well, I just dropped off the RS. And the lead mechanic was actually standing right there, and I actually know the service manager there, so usually I get in and get out pretty quick, and he treats me very well. We got this sweet rental. We got this Fusion all-wheel drive. It like reminds me of a BMW because of that thing right there, and it's nice leather, fully loaded, all-wheel drive. But the main issue here is the head gasket for our RS. And so the wife texted me today and said the car won't stay running, and this is what it says. And all the lights were lit up, and it said service engine now, engine fault, service engine now. I'll post a picture of it in the video. And it wouldn't stay running, so she had to like pedal it to keep it running to get back to work. So I went from work, I watched a Ford Explorer ride up a light pole. The light pole came down and smashed on a Lancer, and then the Explorer hit the Lancer. So it was like straight out of Die Hard, but in real life. And everyone was okay. It was just the roads are absolutely atrocious. So obviously, you know, if you don't need to be on really bad roads, don't be on them. But I can't imagine Ford making a lot of money on the RSs if they're going to be doing the head gaskets often. And whatever, I don't care. We bought a $55,000 Focus, and it's full warranty for 4 years and full warranty till what, 120. Who cares? Fix my car, make it better. I'm good with it. That's all I care about. And so I have a buddy whose car's been fixed already. He says the difference is night and day. And our car, we were starting to think, was losing a bit of power. And I think it's because coolant was getting into the chamber. And obviously that's what it was, because it's misfiring now. But I think coolant was getting into the chamber, and among other things, it was retarding timing. So over, you know, we have 20,000 on it right now, 20,000 kilometers. And over time, it seemed like it was getting slower. Like it still had torque, but the power on the highway, it just didn't feel the same. So I think that's what's going on. I have a buddy who confirmed, he just got his done. I'm pretty sure he was the first one in Edmonton to get his done. And he said his car feels like night and day. So I'm hoping that it brings ours back to life, which I'm sure it will. And while I was there was another white one with a roof rack. So if you're watching this, shout out to you, senior car. And his is doing the exact same thing. So his is, from what the mechanic told me, 40,000 K, so double what mine has. So let's cross our fingers, and hopefully this revised recall fixes our issues. From what I understand, I'm getting a new head and a new head gasket. They're pressure testing it right now, but they're like, yeah, it sounds exactly like the symptoms that you should be having with a popped head gasket in these cars. So, and they're getting a new head obviously, because pressurized coolant can carved channels in soft aluminum. So from what I understand, I'm getting a new head and a new head gasket if it fails the pressure test, which I'm assuming it will. And they're also flashing the thing I was complaining about in the last video, which was the exhaust flap not opening and closing properly. So yeah, sounds like our car's getting fixed. 20,000 K, we're gonna have a brand new car again. So it's gonna be awesome. And we were just wanting to install aftermarket parts, intake and exhaust, and I don't know about tune, but intake and a catback exhaust. So if we had those on there, I'm sure they would have talked about that in some manner. You know, the guy I know, he would have probably turned a blind eye to it, but you never know. So I'm just glad that our car was bone stock taking it in there. So if you have an RS, best of luck to you, and hopefully your car does the same thing as me so you can get it rectified and fixed either before you start modding it or before it starts getting up there in kilometers and your warranty dries out. But as always, I hope you liked the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Peace.